Hello friends and welcome back. You are watching the third video of the home automation. In our earlier two videos, we learned how to configure our switches and then how to connect our ESP8266 with our relay board. In this video, we are going to learn how to connect the relays to our existing switches, and this is a bit tricky portion. Guys, we have to be cautious because we are working with 220 volts here. I strongly recommend that you switch off your MCB before connecting or doing any sort of work, and if you are unaware of what to do, then do take proper precaution and then only go ahead with the same. So let us start with the basics of electrical wiring. As you can see in this video, this is the power supply. For example, in any house, this is the power supply, which is around 220 to 230 volts AC, and then the negative terminal of this power supply is connected to each and every appliance of your house, be it light, be it bulb, be it fan. All this wiring is connected to the negative terminal. This is called the common, and the switches, they are connected to complete the circuit. So the positive terminal of this supply will go to all the switches, and then this particular terminals, the other terminal of the switch, that will be connected to complete the circuit. This is a plug in our house and this is the switch. So as soon as we turn on the switch, the circuit will close because the positive terminal will get connected here and the negative terminal is already connected. So this circuit will be closed. Then secondly, if we are turning on the light, we will also see that one terminal is already connected here and the common terminal of the light is also connected. So this positive terminal will close the circuit and the light will switch on. Similarly, all the appliances are connected in this manner. So this is just the basics, and this is how the wiring is done in your house. So we have to connect our relays in this manner only. So before starting, we should learn the basic of relay, how it actually works, so it would be very easy for us to understand and wire it. You can change the configuration, you can do whatever you want, you can modify the program, this is a very customized thing, and I'll explain it in very general way. So this is the relay. So SPDT stands for single pole double throw relay. So what will happen is, for example, this is our coil, and here we have not applied any voltage. So there are three terminals in our relay. One is the common, then normally closed and normally open. So during the off condition, when we are not powering up the relay, the common terminal and the normally closed terminal will be connected, so that these two devices, anything we connect across it, the circuit will be closed. As soon as we apply the voltage in our particular relay, the common terminal and the normally open would close. So in our case, we are going to use this and we are going to connect our switches to normally open and common terminal to close the circuit. For example, this is the relay board which we are using. As you can see, these are the three terminals. These belong for this relay and these three terminals are for this relay. Normally you can see that these two wires will be connected. So anything you connect across these two wires, it will be closed. Initially the relay is not powered on. As soon as the relay is powered on, these both terminals will get connected. This will happen for all these 8 relays which you have connected. Next, this is how we are going to connect our relays with our switches, because this is a very important part which we need to understand. So this was the earlier configuration I told. This is basically a switchboard at your house, and we have to tap the connections from these particular switches. Okay, so what we'll do is, first of all, we need one positive and negative terminal. Positive and negative terminal for connecting other devices that we do not have the switches for. For example, when we are talking about copper light, window light, center light, focus light, I do not have a separate switch for all these. I have to connect it to our relays and then power it. So I need both the power supplies here. So what I will do is, I will tap one negative terminal. You can find it in the switchboard. The plug that you are having, it has one negative terminal, and this will be the negative line which we will tap here. This is shown in the black color, and then positive terminal can be tapped from any of this. When you will open the switchboard, you will notice that all the switches, there is one common line that is connected. You can tap one line from here. So we will have both the positive and negative here. Secondly, what we are basically doing is we are replacing this switch. For example, for this particular light, this is the switch which we have to turn on. So what we'll do is, positive terminal we have already tapped, and we will take out one line from this switch, one line from this, and one line from this. So we have total of 3 wires here, and one positive terminal and one negative terminal. So total there will be 5 wires that will be coming out here. What we will do is, we will tap the positive terminal and attach it here, and we will connect it to all these relays, so that we have the positive common in all these relays. So when the relay is normally off, what will happen is our positive terminal and these two terminals will be connected, because the relay is not on. When the relay is on, these two terminals will get connected. Once these two terminals get connected, what will actually happen is it will bypass our switch. So these two terminals will get connected and our light will turn on. Similarly, this thing we can follow for bulb as well as fan. So these things for light, bulb and fan, we have done this arrangement. Now for the balance devices, for example copper light, window light, center light and focus light, we have to get the common. I have told you we can get it from the plug. We can tap this particular negative line and connect it to all the devices that are present. And then for the positive wire, what we can do is we can tap the line from here and connect it to this normally open terminal. For example, this is our copper light and it is connected to relay number 4, and that is also copper light. So accordingly we have programmed our ESP8266, because whatever command we are giving, that has to be followed. So this is the arrangement which we will finally do. And I strongly recommend, if you are not aware what you are doing, please do not go ahead with it. It is extremely risky, and I suggest you turn off your MCB at your house before doing any wiring. So this is the final circuit that I have made. I have just soldered it. This is the SMPS and these are the relay terminals. If we zoom it, we'll be able to notice that I have made these terminals common in all these particular relays. So this is the positive line, and then these terminals I have connected to the appliances. Now when you make the complete circuit, it will look somewhat like this. So we have to understand this, how this is working. We have tapped 5 wires from here. This is for my case only. For your case it may be different. You can connect more appliances, you can add more switches, or whatever you feel like, you can do it. Okay, so here is the positive and negative terminal. We have to also remember that we have to connect your micro SMPS through it. So what we'll do is we will connect this negative line and this positive line to this switch. This is for turning on or off this particular ESP8266. If you want to disconnect it, we can open the switch and it will be turned off. So guys, this is a general video what was my requirement, what I actually did. In case you need to connect your other appliances, you can do it. It's completely on you what you want to do. The thing that you have to follow is you have to change the program code accordingly and then connect these devices. Okay, I've attached these sketches in the description below. You can download it from there and you can study in case you have any doubt, you can comment on the link below. And guys, once again I request you to please like and share as much as you can. This knowledge that I gained in few months, I've compiled it and made the video as simple as possible, so that it would be very easy for you guys. Those of you who do not know how to do it, you can just follow these steps and pretty much you are done. Thank you so much for liking and thanks for watching.